Imagine waking up in a room that's got only the bare essentials: clean, uncluttered, serene. You open your eyes to a space that breathes tranquility, a sanctuary that's yours and yours alone. It's a room that's free from the weight of unnecessary possessions, free from the noise of the world outside. This is the essence of minimalism. Now, let's rewind a bit. Picture a different scenario. The moment you open your eyes, you're greeted by a room brimming with stuff. Stacks of unread books, a closet bursting with clothes you don't wear, shelves filled with knickknacks collecting dust. The room feels heavy, cluttered, the air almost suffocating. It's not just a room, it's a reflection of your life. Busy, chaotic, overwhelmed. Now what if I told you that there's a way out of this chaos? A path that leads you to a life of simplicity and tranquility. A life where you own your possessions, not the other way around. That's where minimalism steps in. Minimalism is not just about owning fewer things, it's about making room for what truly matters. It's about letting go of the clutter, both physical and mental, to make space for peace, for clarity, for joy. It's about living with intention, with purpose. It's about choosing quality over quantity, experiences over possessions, and simplicity over complexity. The beauty of minimalism lies in its simplicity. It's not about living with less for the sake of having less. Rather, it's about making intentional decisions to only have what is necessary, what brings you joy, what truly enriches your life. With minimalism, your home becomes a sanctuary, not a storage unit. Your mind becomes a haven of clarity, not a whirlwind of thoughts. Your life becomes a journey of purpose, not a race against time. That's the power of minimalism. But how does one transition from clutter to clarity? Let's delve deeper. Minimalism is not about living without, it's about living with purpose. This philosophy is built on three foundational pillars: intentionality, functionality, and simplicity. Let's start with intentionality. Intentionality is about making conscious decisions rather than living on autopilot. It's about choosing what to let into your life and what to keep out. In a minimalist lifestyle, every item in your home, every activity in your schedule, and every relationship in your life serves a purpose. It's about removing the excess and focusing on what truly matters. The second pillar is functionality. A minimalist lifestyle isn't about owning as little as possible. It's about owning only what you need and use. If an item doesn't serve a function in your life, why keep it? This principle isn't just about physical possessions, it also applies to your commitments, relationships, and even your thoughts. By focusing on functionality, you clear out the clutter and make room for what truly adds value to your life. The third pillar is simplicity. Simplicity in minimalism isn't just about aesthetics, it's about making life easier. It's about choosing the simplest solution to a problem, the simplest way to meet a need. It's about reducing complexity and embracing ease. When you simplify your surroundings, you also simplify your thoughts and actions. These principles of minimalism, intentionality, functionality, and simplicity, work together to create a lifestyle that's focused, fulfilling, and free from unnecessary clutter. But minimalism isn't just about decluttering your home or your schedule. It's about decluttering your life. It's about removing the distractions and the stressors so you can focus on what truly matters. And the best part? Minimalism isn't just good for your peace of mind. It's also great for your pocket. Ever wondered how much money you could save by living minimally? Let's dive into the financial benefits of minimalism, a lifestyle that's not just about decluttering your space, but also decluttering your expenses. In a world where consumerism is king, we are often led to believe that owning more equals happiness. But what if I told you that the opposite might be true? That owning less could actually make you happier and wealthier? That's the power of minimalism. Minimalism is about questioning what we really need and what brings us joy. It's about making conscious decisions about what we choose to spend our hard-earned money on. Instead of buying items on a whim or because they're on sale, minimalists take a moment to reflect. They ask themselves, do I really need this? Will it add value to my life? This simple act of reflection can lead to significant savings over time. Take John, for example. John was a regular guy, living a regular life, surrounded by regular stuff, but he felt overwhelmed by the clutter and the bills. He decided to give minimalism a try. He started by selling off things he didn't need or use. Furniture that was just collecting dust, gadgets that were outdated, clothes he hadn't worn in years. He used the money he made to pay off his debt. John didn't stop there. He also changed his spending habits. Instead of eating out every day, he learned to cook simple meals at home. Instead of buying the latest smartphone every year, he decided to use his current one until it stopped working. He cut down on subscriptions he hardly used. All these changes added up. Within a year, John had saved a significant amount of money. More importantly, he felt less stressed and more content. Minimalism isn't a sacrifice, it's a journey towards conscious consumption, towards owning less and living more. It's about freeing up not just physical space but also mental space and financial resources. So the next time you're about to make a purchase, ask yourself, do I really need this? Will it add value to my life? Who knows? You might just find yourself on the path to minimalism and financial freedom. Minimalism isn't a sacrifice, it's an investment in your happiness and your financial future. So, you're ready to embrace minimalism, but where do you start? Well, the first step is decluttering. It's not about throwing everything out, but rather making thoughtful decisions about what truly adds value to your life. Start with one room or even one drawer. Remove items that don't serve a purpose or bring you joy. And remember, decluttering isn't a one-time event. It's a constant process of reassessment and refinement. Next, let's talk about intentional shopping. This is where the magic of minimalism really shines. Instead of buying on impulse, take a moment. Ask yourself, do I really need this? Often the answer is no. By shopping with intention, you're not only saving money but also avoiding unnecessary clutter. Now you might be wondering how to maintain this minimalist mindset. It's all about shifting your perspective. Instead of seeing possessions as a source of happiness, start finding joy in experiences and relationships. After all, the best things in life aren't things. Embracing minimalism also means simplifying your commitments. Overcommitment can lead to stress and burnout. So, take a look at your calendar. Are there any activities that drain you more than they replenish you? It might be time to let them go. And finally, remember that minimalism isn't just about stuff. It's about creating space in your life for what truly matters. That might be spending more time with loved ones, pursuing a passion, or simply enjoying a moment of quiet reflection. So, what's the secret to embracing minimalism? It's not about reaching a state of perfect emptiness. It's about finding balance. It's about creating a life that feels good on the inside, not one that just looks good on the outside. And remember, there's no one-size-fits-all approach to minimalism. Your journey will look different from everyone else's. And that's okay, because at the end of the day, minimalism isn't about living with less. It's about making room for more time, more peace, and more joy. Remember, minimalism isn't a destination, it's a journey, and every journey starts with a single step. So, let's recap what we've learned about minimalist living. Minimalism is a purposeful reduction, a voluntary choice to live with less in order to make room for more time, more peace, more joy. It's not about having less, it's about making room for what truly matters. Financially, minimalism is a golden ticket. It's a way to cut down on expenses, save for the future, and escape the hamster wheel of consumerism. By intentionally choosing to live with less, we can save more and spend on experiences rather than things. To embrace minimalism, start small. Declutter a drawer, a room, then your life. Question the necessity of each item. Remember, it's a journey, not a destination. And it's entirely personal. Minimalism is more than a lifestyle, it's a philosophy that can transform your life and your bank account. So, are you ready for less to become more?